Good morning, everyone. Today we start with branch accounts or branch accounting. So, businessman makes all possible efforts for increasing sales. For this, it is necessary that produced article or service should reach the consumer easily. Establishment of a branch is an important means for this purpose. The only aim of opening a branch is to increase the profits and expand the market. Branches are generally opened by those business organizations whose goods are demanded at far off places. Separate accounts are prepared for each branch and profit is also found separately. Branches are controlled by a central office called as head office. So, types of branches, there are basically two types of branches, that is domestic or home branches or foreign branches. Again, we classify the domestic branches into two types, that is dependent branches or independent branches. So dependent branches, to these branches goods are sent to these branches by head office and all the expenses of these branches are paid by head office in cash or by check. Goods are sold on the price determined by the instructions from the head office. Head office remits petty cash to these branches for petty expenses, and the whole amount on sales is deposited in the account of the head office. These branches do not prepare any accounts, their accounts are prepared by head office only. Then, dependent branch is classified in three categories. First is those dependent branches which are making cash sales only. Second category, branches making cash and credit sales both, and branches to whom goods are sent on sales price. Methods of accounting for branch accounts. So there are four methods for accounting in branch accounts. First is debtors method or branch nominal account method. Second method is token debtors method. Third method is final accounts method or branch personal account method. And the fourth method is wholesale price method. First of all, we will discuss about branch debtors method. So, what are the entries in this method? First of all, we discuss this method when goods sent to branch at cost price. What are the entries in the books of head office? First entry is for the balance of cash, fixed assets, debtors, petty cash and stock with the branch in the beginning of the year. The entry will be branch account debit to branch fixed assets account, to branch stock account, to branch petty cash account, to branch debtors account. Then second entry is for sending goods to branch. Entry is branch account debit to goods sent to branch. Third entry is on sending money for petty expenses to branch. Entry is branch account debit to cash or bank account. Fourth entry is on making payment of expenses of the branch, and the entry will be branch account debit to cash account and bank account. Fifth entry on receiving back goods from the branch. So goods sent to branch account debit to branch account. On receiving cash from branch, entry will be cash or bank account debit to branch account. Seventh entry is for balance of cash, debtors, fixed assets, petty cash and stock with branch at the end of the year, and the entry is the reverse entry of first entry, that is branch stock account, branch petty cash account debit, branch debtors account debit, branch fixed assets account debit. Fixed assets will be after depreciation to branch account. For profits to branch, entry will be branch account debit to P&L, and for loss to branch, reverse entry will be there, that is P&L account debit to branch account. Petty expenses paid by a branch, no entry. Discount allowed and bad debts by branch, no entry. Closing balance of branch liabilities, entry will be branch account debit to branch liabilities. And goods sent to branch transferred to trading account, entry will be goods sent to branch account debit to trading account. So after journal entries, there is a format of branch account. This is branch accounts format. In debit side, we write opening stock of branch, branch petty cash account, that is opening. branch fixed assets opening account, to branch debtors opening account, to branch furniture opening account, to goods sent to branch at cost, to bank account, branch expenses paid by head office, to cash account, cash remittances to the cash remittances for petty expenses, and to P&L account in case of profit. And at credit side we write by goods sent to branch account if branch returns the goods to head office, then by cash account or bank account, cash sales or amount received from debtors, by branch stock account, closing stock, by branch petty cash account, closing, by branch fixed assets account, closing assets, that is fixed assets less depreciation, by branch debtors account, closing debtors, and by profit and loss account if in case of loss. This is the format of branch account. Note, only those items are shown in the branch accounts which is related to branch or head office only. When branch itself makes payment of its expenses out of the money received by it, it is compulsory to prepare cash account. Now, when goods are sent to branch at selling price or invoice price. So, what is the main difference between cost price and invoice price method is here goods sent to branch and goods returned by branch, opening stock and closing stock are shown at invoice price, and for preparing profit and loss account, the prices of the all items are to be adjusted. The adjustment entries are for opening stock, the entry will be branch stock adjustment account debit to branch account. For goods supplied to branch, adjustment entry is goods sent to branch adjustment account debit to branch account. And for return of goods from the branch, adjustment entry will be branch account debit to goods sent to branch adjustment account. And for branch closing stock, adjustment entry will be branch account debit to branch stock adjustment account. Branch adjustment system. In this method, all entries in the branch account are made on invoice price and separate branch adjustment account is prepared for adjustment of increased price. So what is the difference between cost price and invoice price? Invoice price is cost price plus profit. So here is an example. We solve it this example by cost price method, invoice price method, or branch adjustment method. Question is, Soma and Company, which has a retail branch at Delhi, supply goods to branch at cost plus 33 1/3% or 33.3333%. According to the terms of agreement, branch remits all the receipts daily to head office. All the expenses are met out of the receipts from the head office. Branch allowed to make credit as well as cash sales. Particulars for the year 2006 are given 16 are given below. Opening stock, that is for rupees 3,600. Opening debtors for rupees 450. Goods sent to branch rupees 24,000. Goods sent to head office, that is 37,200. And branch expenses, salaries 1,000, tax and insurance 800, general expenses 600. Total expenses is 2,400, that is 2,400. Closing stock 4,440 rupees. Closing debtors 480 rupees. Prepare branch account using all the three methods. So first of all, we solved this example by cost price method. So in cost price method, we make Delhi branch account. We draw the format of branch account. Then to branch stock account. First of all, we see the working note. Here is the working note. On cost, profit is 33 1/3% or 33.3333%. So on selling price, it will be 33.333 divided by 100 plus 33.333 into 100. It comes 33.333 divided by 133.3333 into 100. and we get 25% as profit on selling price. So opening stock is 3600, hence 25% profit is included in 3600, and 25% is 25% of 3600 is 900. So cost of opening stock is 3600 minus 900, that is 2700. Then goods sent to branch is 24,000, that is on invoice price, so we have to deduct profit from this to make it at cost price. So we deduct 25% and we get 18,000 goods sent to branch at cost. Same as in closing stock. Closing stock is for rupees 4,440, and 25% profit is included in this closing stock, so we less 25% profit, and the cost of closing stock comes at 3,330 rupees. So we write the amount uh, that will be on cost at cost price in cost price method. So branch stock account, that is 3600 minus 25%, 2700. To branch debtors 450 as given in the question. To goods sent to branch 18,000, that is 24,000 minus 25% profit. Then to cash expenses 2400 given in the question. By cash, that is 37,200 given in the question. By branch stock, that is closing stock, and it comes as 4,440 minus 25%, here is 3,330 rupees. By branch debtors, it is given in the question, that is 480. So here it comes profit transferred to general P&L account, and the balancing figure is profit, that is 17,460 rupees. This is the cost price method. Now we solve the same question by invoice price method. Here we make the Delhi branch account. So branch stock given in the question, that is 3600. Then to branch debtors given in the question 450. Goods sent to branch account given in the question 24,000. To cash expenses, that is also given in the question, 2,400. So we will make the adjustment entries for the difference between the cost price and invoice price. Here the branch stock is for 3600. We will adjust the profit of this profit included in this amount 3600. So entry will be branch stock adjustment account, and the 900 profit that is included in 3600 we write on the other side, that is on the credit side. Then by cash 37,200 as given in the question. By branch stock, that is closing stock given in the question, and we will make the adjustment entry of this closing stock on the debit side, that is 1110 rupees. Here how it comes 1110, that is 4,440 into 25%, it comes as 1,110 rupees. And then by branch debtors, closing debtors given in the question, and by goods sent to branch adjustment entry. So in this 24,000, 25% profit is included. So this 25% profit we write here on the credit side for adjustment, and that is for rupees 6,000. And the balancing figure will be the profit transferred to P&L account, that is 17,460 rupees. Now we will solve this same question by branch adjustment method. According to this method, Delhi branch account is branch stock account 3600, that is given in the question. Branch debtors 450 as given in the question. Goods sent to branch 24,000 as given in the question. To cash, that is for expenses 2,400 as given in the question. By cash 37,200 given in the question. Branch stock 4,440 rupees. Closing stock given in the question, and branch debtors, closing debtors 480 given in the question. The balancing figure goes to Delhi branch adjustment account, and under this method separate branch adjustment account is prepared. In this we do the adjustment entries. So for opening stock, we do the entry as by branch stock account, and the entry will be for rupees 900, as 900 were included in the opening stock as profit. To branch stock account, this is the adjustment entry for closing stock, and the amount adjustment amount is 1,110 rupees. Then By Delhi branch account, this account is transferred to the site, and then goods sent to branch account and rupees 6,000 were included as profit in the amount goods sent to branch, and the remaining amount is profit carried forward to general balance sheet. That will be same under all the three methods.